Welcome back to Workers and Resources. It's the start of the weekend, which is irrelevant to the game, I guess. I guess we could check if December 2025 is the start of the weekend. 4th of December. Let's check. 4th of December 2025. No, it's Thursday. Oh mind, it's Thursday. And we're still dealing with a lot of money issues. We are now working on building up this area that makes us raw bauxite and turns it into regular bauxite, and exporting that to the west, because I feel like we need to repay our western loan before we go after our eastern one. The interest rate on the western loan is quite high. We have also opened up Molna and started a research towards recycling in Karabadak, which is about to finish. After that, we can build our recycling plant and go towards metal scrap refining to have a building that actually makes us steel. And then we need to find all of the metal scrap from our republic, route it into said building, and also get all of the waste run through the recycling plant, I guess. Which we might be able to hook up into the incinerator. I don't know. Probably not. We're gonna get the stuff out of the incinerator and move that through the recycling plant, which means we won't get any plastic because that's gonna be burned up after the fact. But maybe if we have waste with like a lot of plastic in it, we can send it to the plant before that. We'll see. So yeah, lots of loans to pay back, as is usual for us. Might have to take out another loan here. Let's take out 9.2 interest rate. That's so much. Refreshing a loan would give us a bunch of money, but yeah. Okay, let's refresh the loan to get... No, let's wait. Where's the ship? 200,000. We might be able to wait this out. It will accumulate some like penalty repayment rates, but we might be able to wait this out because the ship is going to start right now because I'm telling it to. Otherwise, we are working our way up to another bauxite mine to extract more bauxite and hopefully make good use of our processing facility. Could use a few more workers, but seems to be running quite well. Maybe we will need a storage for it at some point. We'll see. We will have an input storage and then have enough vehicles running consistently here to always be loading. That's how we're gonna do it. Pidansk, too many criminals. We're working on it. You are in range of a police station. And last time I tried to fix the education and crime issues in this area by adding more highly educated workers to the location. And I think we've succeeded. Like, I feel like we're looking better now. Might have to get another prison soon, but instead I will lower the sentences for medium crimes. To hopefully just cycle people through that need to be constantly punished, and the rest will just be released and hopefully not be criminal anymore. So another crime not picked up, unfortunately. Lots of crime in the car dealer. Anyway, hopefully we'll increase the amount of workers inside the vehicle production plant soon. I think that would give us a lot of money. It might be worth it to hire migrants and run them through this area to get this up to speed much more quickly. We still need our university, But other than that, this area is pretty well supplied with everything it needs. Secret police needs cars. I don't need to buy any. I do have cars. Well, I have 2 cars right now. Might have to build some more soon. I guess I could also relocate some from the car dealer. That's fine. Just fill up the secret police here, please. Thank you. New residential building up. Let's hire migrants. We'll leave some room for highly educated workers if we need to get some. But yeah, hopefully a lot of the people living here will be able to work in the car plant. And we get that production percentage up. It's probably time to up the number of workers here to maximum and see if we can get double-digit production percentages. Not sure we're gonna get anywhere close to going over that unless I build a lot of residential buildings here. But they would be in danger of being affected by a lot of pollution, because there's also a heating plant here. Can't really forget about that. Pollution seems to be creeping down towards this location. Okay, come on, do the export. Give us the money back. No more loans, just repaying existing ones. And once we have repaid our western loan again, we can focus on the eastern one. The eastern one we're just going to take out the loan, it's cheap, the interest rate is quite low. But the western one I really have to be careful about, I think. No police officers here. That means apparently no highly educated workers going over there for some reason. I guess they're preferring the plant instead. Oh well. That police station is obsolete anyway, since we now have a police station over here. Meaning that this one can be shut down. And we didn't really need the garbage storage for it. I'll leave it. But I will leave it shut down, I think. Put all the workers into... Put all the workers into the production line. Oh, we're almost at double-digit production numbers. And we have reached that. There is still a bit of hope. This is of high priority, so we can keep the higher education. We have a lot of highly educated workers in this area that need to be put to good use. Well, I thought we had 39, 13. I guess we don't have that many. None of them are working here. Are you guys being silly again? Why is no one working in here? Why is everyone being a secret police agent? We're out of money. Let's take a loan. 2 loans. The small police is probably too small for this area. This is like already growing way beyond the capacity of what I have envisioned here. 8 pages with loans, 8 sites. Yeah. But a lot of the loans at the beginning are like already very small because they are paying themselves back over time. So I'm not going through this anymore and paying them back manually. All of this can probably be combined in 2 loans. And that would drop it down to a few less pages, but yeah. The loan amount is going up. I have decided that I want to focus on repaying the western loan and then use the western money to repay the eastern loan over time. So we are going to spend the money, but we still have to be careful. I mean, the only resource we are not making ourselves is fuel. We are going to make some steel ourselves and have the ability to make that. It's not going to be a lot of steel, but it is some. Let's trigger the second research, which is going to be the steel production from scrap metal. And then we need our recycling facility in the area. Also, hello Sancho. So recycling plant can be quite far away from here. Since I wanted to maybe have some more residential buildings over on this side, I really should have built a large police station right away. I wasn't thinking clearly. So a general waste separation, which will have all of the waste go through it at the end, because this is the only way to remove construction waste from existing combined waste materials. Does this have more factory connections nowadays? Feels like it. And then we'll add like other waste handling facilities that are a little bit more efficient over time. I mean, theoretically we could route the construction waste directly into the gravel recycling plant. There's not going to be a lot of construction waste generated by this. Most of the construction waste is directly filtered out in locations like mining or processing, so probably not a good idea to have it right here and cause a lot of traffic in this area. Sorry about that. So we can't feed in. We have to feed in waste with a factory connection. And I think, if what I think is true, the heating issues. Wait, what? Why is there not enough workers in the heating plant? Why are you guys being silly again? Come on, people. Need more workers here, in general. The more the higher education propagates, the fewer people go to places. Some construction finished and I forgot what. What construction did I start? That I marked to be notified about and that I just clicked away? I don't remember. Oh, probably the bauxite mine. That is probably what it was. No, it isn't. Then it was the storage. No, it wasn't that either. Then I have no idea what just finished. I don't think there's a overview of when something finished. I guess I could probably sort building by wear and tear and check which ones are recent. Okay, that one is 0% wear and tear, but that's not a thing. That one was just repaired? No. Wait. We are using that one already. Yeah. I don't know. Still have to bring another excavator here. So you can start driving. We're gonna buy another excavator. What did I build that I marked? And I just clicked away. I have no idea. Was it anything in here? No. Probably not. I really should tear this down, I think. There's no point in having it. Doing maintenance is a bit pointless, so yeah, let's tear it down. And then this storage is, I guess, extra storage for the surrounding buildings. Could replace this one. Oh, we're having metal, scrap and plastics waste in here. So we are recycling the waste coming from the vehicle plant. Cool. Useful. Let's see. Recycling facility. I mean, there is potentially a lot of waste coming here. But the dumps don't need to be connected to the road. The dumps could be like off of this road and then hooking up into back in here and looping around this area. So we would have a lot of incoming waste here. And then outbound waste. Because of course there's stuff over here that also needs to be removed. And then needs to go to the no, it's coming from the incinerator. Whatever comes out of here needs to go to these waste dumps. And we'll potentially have some metal and aluminium scrap coming out of this. This will need to be hooked up to this road also, because fire, emergency service, etc. But the waste deliveries need to hook up in here, get delivered, and drive back out and into this road, I think. And then it gets distributed through the dump. So we're gonna turn one of these dumps into like the delivery location. Or the distribution office has to drive over here and pick stuff up. So we have an outgoing dump storage. That would mean another factory connection used up. No, I already planned that. That's the incoming, that's the outgoing waste. And then the outgoing waste would head over here through the footpath. But also be hooked up over here for emergency services. I'll not be building that right now, because the steel is quite expensive. But we're planning it. We'll need drinking water, we'll need sewage handling. And in the future we might have... Maybe I should plan this differently, because in the future we might have the other metal recycling too, which is a little bit more efficient in gathering metal scrap out of waste. But I guess we can do that somewhere else with a different town. So yeah, let's build those roads, I think. What building did I build? You're not getting repaired, are you? Well, there's a maintenance construction office here. But it's currently repairing the beach first, apparently. So it's lagging behind a little bit. And we're out of money again. Oh god. There's maintenance to be done here too, and the truck is in the way. In Svidava. At least all US currency is holding stable, which is good. Bauxite exports helped. Let's take a look at Beatus. Because they're complaining about medical services not being sufficient. Or at least the ambulance didn't get to where it needed to go in time. I guess we don't have any road clearing services here, so that could be an issue. Might have to relocate another technical service up there and split up the service vehicles some. Feels like our towns are not depopulating as much anymore, since we got a handle on loyalty a little bit better. We did relocate one building out of Karabadak, so this one's not as populated as it could be, but it still seems pretty good. I don't know what I built that had the checkbox in it. Let's build this and this. What waste are you generating? Construction waste. Maybe no, wasn't that either. I don't know. I have no idea. Why are there so many complaints about criminals nowadays? Our prisons shouldn't be too full. This is concerning. You shouldn't have any issues with... We do have issues with police. But why? Why all of a sudden? Was there like an escape somewhere? Like a... Did we overflow our prisons? 18 escapes, 20 escapes. Not enough workers here. Loyalty is not the issue. Just the general amount of workers. Well, let's make sure these prisons are fully staffed. Let's assign one building to that task. Always staff those prisons. And let's make sure the same is true for our other ones. I will probably build more prisons. You're doing okay? You're doing okay too, so we just don't have enough workers in Karabadak again. Alright, drop another 1 or 2 residential buildings in this area. Could drop a bunch of them next to the heating exchanger. Should be able to get to everything they want, I believe. What's the issue here? I don't know. I guess we're gonna remove part of this and see if that solves it. And then we'll build an asphalt footpath to these residential buildings. I guess we could remove all of this. Wait. No, there's no sewage here, but there is one over here. I don't know. Heat exchanger has enough capacity left, so that's okay. Yeah, we had like a prison escape happening. 2 areas that are now causing crime once more. Hopefully we'll catch some of them. Put them behind bars and catch up with the criminal cases. 100% unexamined crime cases last year. I'm not sending anyone to the bus stop here. I hope they can fill up the police station and solve some of the crimes. Alright, and metal scrap into steel research done. Now the capacity of that facility is quite high if I remember correctly. 36 tons of metal scrap per day. Way more than we need. What's going on here? Why are we out of coal? We don't have enough workers in the coal mine. Running out of coal is not good. Neither is running out of money. Get those numbers back up, please. Are we now fully relying on the bauxite exports to keep our Western cash flow in the green? The crime is not going to be great. The crime might be very deadly for us. I don't need the truck here anymore. We do have 2 excavators. One thing that I do need is 2 more dump trucks. I could go ahead and produce them, or I could just buy them. Let's make 2 dump trucks and then go back to making buses. How's the factory over here? Very good. Just using a lot of construction materials, I guess. And the brick storage is full. Crossbin. Yep, definitely have enough bricks. Might be worth exporting. Maybe. $700 per ton. Coal is back to 260. I need an intermediate waste storage to reduce the transportation of waste and therefore reduce the amount of fuel being wasted. So we need to gather up all of the waste in one spot and then have a dedicated distribution office hauling it over, instead of having half-full waste trucks running back and forth. So we'll make this a storage for waste and then have a distribution office next to it. I think a small one will be enough. Stupid escapes. Well, I guess hopefully now we have enough people here to always crew the prison. Might reduce the amount of workers in the university. Yeah, let's leave it at 40. There's something in the way here. Is it really the electric wire? Curious. Well, there's one way to get across that, I guess. Okay, now we have to wait for the police stations to catch back up. If some cases are solved this year, things will start looking better again as the criminals are removed and more cases can be solved, and that should propagate. I would like to solve the serious issues if possible. Focus on these, because these ones will be locked up for a long time. And after that we can focus on the minor crimes again. You are looking okay. This should be doable for you. Loyalty might be a bit low. Let's reduce the loyalty requirement for students to 25. Get a few more highly educated workers set up in this area to not run out. While we still have the capacity. Okay, go again. Make us some money. Did the bus price go up to 600,000? The bus price went up by about 200,000. Not complaining. It's perfect. You bring those personal cars into storage, please. We're not going to build any of them right now. I do believe we have enough set up in our car dealers for a little bit. Okay, the reconstruction has finally started, just waiting on the bricks. 4 tons, 3 deliveries. Sure. Zhezhov now too? Zhezhov is hooked up to here. So crime shouldn't really have a chance. Zhezhov might need its own police station at some point. When this one gets overworked, Zhezhov is going to get a police station. What are our main imports this year? Fuel, yes. Food, we're working on it. Still very high though. Steel. So food is one thing that we need to get rid of. Or like, get rid of the need for import. I did build more residential buildings here. Didn't really think about hiring anyone yet. But we still have a lot of crops left, so probably a worthwhile investment. And our university also requires more regular staff. Yeah, if we have more people living here, the highly educated workers can go ahead and do other things like being professors, or party officials in this case. And then more people can study, and the rest that doesn't want to study can go into the factory and make us more food. Or clothing. Let's up the food factory to maximum. And let's try and tackle our food consumption. I don't have a food factory yet on the western border, but that's also something that we could build. Whenever I find whatever I toggled, where I said like, please notify me that this one gets constructed, I might be a little bit miffed that I missed it, but must not have been that important, I guess. Maybe it was a storage that they are already assigned. I don't know. Downside of the notification system, I guess. And it did not show up as a recent building either. Maybe I should check all map instead of just range limited. Yeah, that's a lot more. Creatine gas station. Creatine police station. Anything else? That's a lot of buildings. They must have some bit of wear now. I don't know. No idea. Okay, you're overwhelmed with crime too. Start the large police station. With the escapes, we're having issues. We're also going to build a prison here. Are we? Yes. Large prison? No. Large prison wouldn't be terrible. We'll drop a large prison here. That'll give us more workers in this area that we can run into chemical plant or the clothing setup. I think that'll be fine. Don't really have a bus end station here, but we can build one on this side to run our prison buses. Doesn't need electricity. I guess we can have it over here too, after it comes back. So we're probably gonna try and overproduce clothing or chemicals. Well, we only have those two options really. This has electricity. Traffic signs. So whenever we're gonna do the chemical plant first, and then if it still has workers, prisoners, we're gonna go here, and then this is gonna be the way back, and then pick up from the prison. That means the prison is maybe on the wrong side, but I didn't really have any other space in this area. Okay, meat. Very few workers. These houses are... they are not working out for us, let's put it that way. I'm gonna remove this field and this road and probably just drop another one of these. And maybe even a third one. I think these ones have good loyalty. I feel like I'm getting optical illusion. This doesn't feel like it's straight. It's not. It is flush with the building, but these ones are not lined up correctly. Freehand place it then. Do not let crime be the reason we are failing this again, please. That would be bad. You are not getting any repairs there, that is true. So having the distribution office over there, kind of a bad idea. I'm going to go into the depot for now, and we are going to relocate this distribution office closer to where it can actually get some repairs. And also where we have a gas station in the range. Still don't have a proper one here. But that's okay. Basically, this distribution office should only handle really this one. And maybe more mosque at the border. After you've gotten your vehicle repaired, you're gonna go back and do your job. Whenever you arrive there, I guess. $4 million per month now. Not looking great, but also not looking bad. It's like the amount we can borrow is staying the same. But yeah, it's getting worse and worse, because if the amount we can borrow is staying at 30 million, that amount of money is getting to be less and less. I do still think that we have to deal with our US-based loan first, because it has a higher interest rate. But maybe that's incorrect. We will have our dump trucks soon. They're being built right now. One of them is already available. Yeah, they sell for almost nothing on the western border. But the bus does. Well, comparatively, 45,000. They don't want anything to do with western vehicles. Those resource deliveries are quite slow to the area. No meat, what? I did not get a meat truck here. Or did I? No, I don't think I did. We need a refrigerated vehicle, otherwise people are gonna leave. 300,000 per truck, as you do. Need more sellers here. Come on, people. Don't be stupid. Why are you always this way? I mean, it's not... No, it's no problem. Yet. Don't have any teachers. Where are our higher educated workers? Where are they? Are they all in the vehicle plant or something? That's not good. That's really not good. Okay, I might have to remove this for now. Suspend demolition and see if they now fill all the local workplaces, because we do have some higher educated workers, but I don't know where they are. They are just apparently preferring the vehicle production line. Let's get a few relocated. Slobodlatsk doesn't have enough workers. Let's get some out of this building. I feel like they don't go anywhere here. Oh no, some of them are. Hopefully some doctors show up soon. Okay, you know what? Fill up this, and the school, and then go to the bus stop after. That should use all of the highly educated workers, for sure. I have no idea why they don't want to work in these. Finally. Okay, can we stabilize this area, please? Loyalty 22. That's a lot of patience. And 45 in here. Okay, you go here. And also the university buildings. Police is fine. Bus stop last. We need more sellers. I don't know why they don't want to work these by themselves without being told what to do. And this had a very detrimental effect for the area. secret police for now. Just get all of the other buildings running first. No pollution issue. Oh, there's some pollution over here. Yeah, the pollution is creeping in. Pollution feels weird. Like it shows up in weird areas. You would imagine that the cloud of pollution would slowly push towards an area, but no, it's like the cloud over here combines with the cloud from the vehicle plant. And the pollution actually happens over our residential area now. Oh god. Sewage... garbage container overfilled. So I did forget one in the shopping center area. Before we started moving people in. Lifespan 56 years. So they're suffering from significant pollution issues. And or not being able to get food, one of the two. But they can walk to the shopping center. It was just like, not enough sellers. Shopping center has priority, please. Didn't I fill this building up recently? Quality of flat is 53 only. Need more workers in the meat production line. Did the truck get repaired? Don't know. Seems like it got reused for something else. Maybe it got scrapped already. Well, the police station is almost up. Probably not gonna run it until we have our prison though. Because that would create a lot of extra prisoners that we might not be able to handle. Our existing prisons were already filled quite a lot. Okay, it seems like that has dropped a bit. Okay, then we will start it. If we can run through the amount of prisoners, then so be it. No more escapes in these prisons, very good. Most cases being handled here. And our large courthouse is the main focus for where people get sentenced. Why did the music stop? Oh, it's just a very long outro. So many criminal cases. Well, we have to work through them, I guess. No other way. I think we have the capacity. It's just like the flood of prisoners escaping wasn't really that great. We have to catch them again. And causing a lot of crime. Yeah, definitely need a large police station. And the new town that I built, Molna, also needs a large police station, pretty much. Okay, let's also plan the large police station over in Molnar. If we have these crime spree issues, then there's no path around that, I would say. That's the wrong connection, that's not the one I wanted. My mistake. This is the one. Okay, much better. That means we're sending fewer people into the car factory right now, but that's also okay. The town stabilizing has a higher priority than sending workers to the vehicle production line. Okay, send the dump trucks over here. Oh no. Did I send both dump trucks? Also, did I send one dump truck and one of the... Oh, we should have sent both. It's full. Let's take your road and remove it. Now we can relocate you, okay. We'll have our bauxite mine soon. Needs to get fuel, but yeah. We have our excavators, we have our new dump trucks. I'll be able to make sure we drop enough raw bauxite over here to increase our throughput by 50% with the extra mine. The overdue amount piling up is really bad. Alright. I have to take out a loan. It's not helping. Take out another one, repay that one. 1.3 million, okay. And repay part of that. And try working on this. Almost got our storage. Almost got the waste collection point. More construction waste from this area. We got our mine. Why did I get a second excavator? Probably to excavate another mine out later on. But I only need one for this. Right? Oh no, they can have more than one excavator. Why did I not notice that? So this can have a lot more excavators operating in these. So we could already have... So I don't need that many bauxite mines is what you're saying. But then we also don't have enough trucks and it's just gonna get messy. You go back. I can't believe I missed that. That they had more than one slot for miners. So it would make sense for these to directly go into the bauxite processing facility instead. And they could have a lot more output. Oh god, I have to rework the whole bauxite thing. Basically, no more trucks involved for the bauxite, just conveyor it all the way through, and then a large number of ships. Wrong loading station. Is the police station done? In Svidava? No, but we're having fuel issues here now. Because the fuel trucks have run out because... reasons. Okay. I can't believe why this is falling apart right now. I should probably start moving all our vehicles back into eastern ones and... No, I don't know. Oil tank. Maybe that's admitting defeat. Alright, get the truck. Go here, load. Load fuel, refuel, and then we're moving you to the next station and just going through all of them manually now. And then put you back in the distribution office and only let you do one gas station. Next one. Not that. That. Distribution offices that supply themselves with fuel is probably also a good idea. Police station is up. Lots of workers in here. No more police cars, no more new cases for you. Probably gonna shut you down with all the cases that you have left. Yeah, there's too many. Just shut this down. Get rid of it. And you are now going into the distribution office over here. We have fuel again, and I assume a lot of these vehicles want some fuel. There's no fuel in this gas station just yet, but it's incoming. Alright, let's see and hope that this police station can deal with the crime. And let's hope we get the other prison up soon. I'm also going to build another residential building here after I take out another loan. Or maybe 3. I'm kind of stuck in panic mode where I'm just building more buildings and hope that we get the population to deal with things. This is not hooked up to water or sewage. Well, for the future I know that my towns need to be slightly more populated. That's a lot of workers in the police station, let's hope it works out. And now that we have a proper truck here that can always bring fuel and get repaired, hopefully we won't run into the same issue again. Yes, too many criminals. We are working on it. This one's not working either. At least not fast enough. Also, lots of complaints about no food. I hate this area so much. Come on, catch up. We're gonna build more buildings. We're gonna fix things. I really like this area when it was working, but if I try to make larger towns, it's not intended for that. Man, I can't believe those bauxite mines can have more than one excavator. That means this mine alone can supply as much as these 3. And it's definitely not enough for, like, it's too much for trucks. But getting it down here, you're out of fuel. Set the distribution office on it. I need to rework this whole area. Oh my god, the happiness is low. Okay, Karabadak is doing fine on crime. You are struggling, but Karabadak is helping you. You should be fine. You having a small police station is probably not good enough. Same for you, probably. Maybe you're catching up. Lots of serious crime happening here. You are okay. So Zhezhov doesn't need a police station because Duseni is handling that. You seem to be catching up to things again. Courthouse seems to be keeping up as well. Epidemic, I don't care. I don't care right now. This will need a large police station for sure. Especially with the new housing. Right now it's still enough, but yeah, let's get a large police station up. If some of our prisons are not working as intended, then we need to be prepared. We just need more general citizens here. Like, we have a lot of highly educated workers, we just don't have the staff for it. So we need some more housing. A police station from Priatin can't help in Svidama. I have to wait for the housing to be built. Don't tell me the repair station is overworked again. Well, I guess it wasn't really intended to be a large repair station. I wonder if we should like exclude the electronic components from repairs and save up a bunch of money. Let's try. Let's just say no more electronic components here. No more electronic components. We're not going to use those for repairs here anymore. And maybe we need a larger repair station over in Priatin, since it's turning into our major town. Rebuild the whole thing. We have a lot of construction tasks ongoing right now, so give it a bit. All of those workers in the police station though, not doing anything else. Alright, also large police station in Beatis and Virol. Well, Virol mostly has a higher population density. Do have problems with where to put it here, but this seems to be a place that can still accept the building. So far the police station seems to be holding. Did I really forget the cinema here? Oh my god. Well, let's try... No cinema. Larger town. Cinema is okay. Get the cinema built quickly. Swidava and Priatin are going to be the test bed for what happens if we are not using electronic components for repairs anymore and just repairing the mechanical parts. You really are broken. I don't think there's a distribution office assigned to you, so you're the only one holding the fort. 14 years old. Go get scrapped. Yeah. Automatic vehicle replacement. Dump truck. By where? Don't tell me you're stuck in here now. You probably are. Alright. Go to the depot. Let me get a replacement dump truck. Assign you here. You can start driving, and the old truck is gonna go to the scrapyard. Time's up. I'll need a bunch of prison buses here once the prison gets constructed. Okay. Now you need the workers back, it looks like. Maybe not fully, but let's make sure all of these cases are being dealt with. And we have a good chance to solve them as well. Oh no. All of the prisoners escaped from here. That's because I assigned you to mostly go... No, that can't be it. That's like 7 workers. Can't be. I must say, I'm looking forward to going back to public transportation. So all of these prisoners also ran away because of our lack of population. The new houses over here can't really reach the prisons, so they won't be able to work in those. So I believe maybe having 2 more housing blocks over here is also necessary. That's going to put Svitava on a much larger, like, population capacity than I initially wanted it to be. But apparently, I always plan with way too few housing. And that's not good. The loan amount. Very funny. Always staying about the same. We're still losing money here. Yeah, electronic components are the majority of it. So yeah, I don't think we're going to use electronic components anymore for vehicle repairs and see where that takes us. And probably another repair station here. I wonder if the material that you don't use, if that accumulates over time. Like if you don't do repairs with electronic components, the next repair would require a lot more. Catching all of the prisoners. Once one prison has a lot of escapes and they're spreading out into society and propagating the criminality. My towns are not set up for high crime to deal with that. I also feel like we really need the update where personal cars get repaired, because I feel like I'm having to overbuild repair stations because of that. It only seems to affect like the personal vehicles, not the other ones, so it's not really a priority. But it's kind of unfortunate. Okay, Beatus seems okay. And Viro will get a large police station. which probably can't deal with whatever happens in Beatis, but if Beatis grows in population, we'll drop in more workers here too. Beatis is slowly depopulating as well. Yeah, you're not getting repairs because this is just filled up with like personal cars not doing their repairs, so it's unfortunate. You can't build anything larger than a large repair station. I guess I could have multiple repair stations, but I feel like the personal cars are... I feel like we have to restart that when they fix the vehicle repairs for personal vehicles. They are repairing fine, except for when they get stuck, and then everything grinds to a halt. Was it really that everyone here just decided to work in the vehicle plant instead of... Probably, like, because they saw like such a low... They saw such a low like occupancy on workers and figured like, oh, this needs more workers than all of these. But no, we need more doctors. It's kind of important. Once all of these residential buildings are filled up and we start seeing unemployment, we can probably open up the vehicle plant a little bit more. We do need the cinema before that though. Bauxite seems really profitable. That is a low-tech resource that you can do with 1 or 2 researches and you're getting a lot of money. Probably worth it to invest in the start. We got our storage. Okay. Should be faster to unload here. I mean, we could probably easily solve everything if we just plop down a fuel refinery. The main import good is, excluding steel, which is a construction material, fuel. Fuel is the main problem. Here's my moneymaker. Yeah. I didn't realize that these could have more than one excavator. They weren't running full capacity. So... I should probably get road cranes instead that drive here quickly. But they're more expensive. But they get here quicker. Let's get road cranes. I need to wait for the delivery, just have them drive over here. And that means we need more dump trucks. And then we need another one for the other route as well. Going down to the harbor. I want that western loan to be gone. But it's not working yet. I mean, we are doing a bunch of construction on the western border right now. But all of those vehicles are also like... They're not getting more expensive, but they are too expensive. We're not profitable here anymore. After having a large police station, things are not looking very profitable anymore. Also not a lot of workers heading here anymore. I think the main issue is that I still think that the personal vehicles, if I don't babysit them and make sure they get the repairs that they need, then our other industries grind to a halt and use up a lot more materials for repairs. Like you should... Okay, you're very old, never mind. You have gotten stuck in here again, because you're at 100% wear. You should have received a vehicle replacement. I don't know why I have to do that manually. Feels a little bit weird. Yeah, those repair stations would be enough if those would not block the slots all the time. Okay, you're ready and you're gonna get scrapped. Only 15 years old and ran into 100% wear and couldn't get repaired. I think we're bleeding a lot of money that way. Man, I like how everything turned out with the road network, how realistic it looked, but it's been falling apart the last few episodes quite a lot. Now we're gonna overproduce raw bauxite here and not have enough trucks to carry it away, I would guess. You have 3 and you should have 4. 6. Makes sense. And you need another one. Otherwise we're gonna run full on regular bauxite. At least we don't have any personal cars up here, so our repair station will always be able to do exactly what it should do. Might have to get one more truck for the regular bauxite. That's a lot of raw bauxite. So this industry is definitely like overfilled with materials now. Maybe we should export the raw bauxite and set all trucks back to carrying it out there. Or maybe just send more workers here. Wait for the residential buildings to get constructed and have more workers in general for that building. Everyone here. Not having a bus stop is really a pain. I can't just say everyone in this building and the rest goes to the bus stop and just fills the regular other buildings around it again. Yeah, I think if I do another low-tech start. Why no storage for bauxite? We do have a storage for bauxite, but it's down on the ship loading station. I didn't want another one up there. We're out of fuel. Our bauxite storage is down here. At some point we have to have a conveyor. That's a report. Weird. Take a screenshot of that. I don't think bauxite is the issue. I have enough trucks. Well, maybe if we have more workers here it would become an issue, but right now I do have enough trucks. I don't want another storage here. I just realized that these could make a lot more bauxite. And I've been like... I could have a lot more vehicles here. And that makes me realize that this whole setup should probably be conveyor based. Because all of these vehicles just eating fuel is just going to add to our problems. Interest rate went down, so at least something. But our ruble is still not looking great. I think this whole bauxite mining area has to be changed. Oh my god, they're eating so much fuel here. Our single fuel truck is not able to keep up. Wait, single fuel truck? So the distribution office for fluids is only sending one truck up here every now and then, and that's not able to keep up with the whole demand of all of these trucks. And we don't have a gas station down here. Maybe it was a single thing. Maybe we needed one more delivery and maybe it catches. It is a very long transportation distance here though. Yeah, I think I have to set up a mine, multiple mines that can feed into conveyor directly into the processing plant. I don't think I need to store raw bauxite. I guess no, the mines would always be operating with the excavators. There's no workers involved. And then that after the processing plant it would feed into the storage down here for the ships. So this whole idea needs to be scrapped and redone. We have a lot of raw bauxite. So much so that we probably need another ship if we had the production capacity. Okay, you're intended to hold highly educated workers, which is probably not going to work out anymore. How much money do I get from one ship? It was about 100,000 US dollars. I am exporting to the west. It's about 1 million rubles. 1.5 million or 200,000 now, so it is good. Just need to produce more. refueled. Yeah, this whole area is just eating up tons and tons of fuel. Look how much... This is not normal. Wait. Are they really eating that much fuel? Let's see. No other fuel truck heading here. Fluids. Keep the Svitkov gas station 80% filled. Maybe our fluids distribution office is getting overworked now. Maybe. Very likely. Yeah, I probably have to change all of the western vehicles to eastern ones. Can't deal with the replacement costs anymore. Because of the lack of repairs. Happiness is going back up. So I basically have to remove this, replace it by a tower, and get the tower to go into this directly, and then move all of it down here, and basically build this again over here. Then have a conveyor engine setup that runs all the way down into this storage, which is going to be really expensive because it's going to be built with steel. I didn't realize these trucks were eating fuel that quickly. Like they're eating a liter every 4 meters, it looks like. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna take a look at what the other trucks over here are using. It's about the same. Need more fuel efficiency. Lots of construction work. But almost all of it with our own materials. So no problem there. Hopefully the repair station will help a lot, keeping all of the vehicles alive. Because this repair station has a lot of things to do with the personal cars. And yeah, and the prison. Creatine will have to take care of the prison, and will therefore need a lot more people living here. Up to 9 pages of loans. How is Molnar doing? Still waiting on the large police station. Cinema is getting ready. Once that one is up, the happiness and loyalty should probably start going up again. Mostly the happiness, which is in the tank. Sports facility is also not hooked up to a waste storage. Well, we did the waste management not correctly. Got to check that. I'm wondering if I unassign them, if they will all go back into the vehicle production line. I did reduce the amount of workers, so if they should just fill up the regular workers slots and not so much the highly educated worker slots, that would be nice. Maybe it's a bit better now with the lower amount of workers. Let's allow you to go wherever you see is best. 2 more deliveries of concrete for the cinema. Yeah, and the indoor pool didn't have any workers assigned to it, so a lot of people would like to do sport. And you also don't have any garbage storage. Great. There you go. Also ready to deal with whatever comes out of the cinema. The amount we can borrow is down to 20 million, but I did just take out 8 million. That's a lot of boards that are not being exported because we're transporting a lot of bricks and other construction materials right now, which is okay. Board exports are important, but that also explains why we're not making that much money. Each board export would be about 2.5 thousand US dollars. Waiting on bricks to get delivered so that we finish construction of the prison. I think having a large prison is probably good. I'm not going to tear down the old prisons. Or if I do, I'm not going to forget to relocate the prisoners, because otherwise they're going to become escapes and cause problems all over the place again. We do have a decent room of, like, a decent capacity of prisoners in our existing prisons, but that is also due to a lot of escapes this year. These prisons might get just demolished. I don't think Swidava has the capacity to deal with 2 prisons anymore. These ones will get relocated and, yeah, move to this prison. Actually, I can move them into another prison. Swidava prison. Load the goods from here. We're going to relocate all of the prisoners. And the extra ones we're going to relocate into the large prison. Then we have to deal with the prison buses as well, which will all go to the large prison. These current prison buses are going to the construction industries, which also has to change. You will go load from the prison, and then go here Do not wait until unloaded. And same for you. Load. Go here. Do not wait until loaded. There you go. Just gotta wait for this one to finish. And then we can relocate our prisoners. Still send them to the construction industry, probably. Maybe have multiple prison bus routes. If we have multiple prison bus routes, then a small end station is maybe not enough. But we do have multiple end stations. We have one over here. So just the prison would change. No more resources delivered here. Okay. I hope that the large repair station will save us a lot of money. Maybe so much so that I will even start importing electronic components again. But who knows, this will be the test bed of like repairs without electronic components once everything has run out. I'm probably gonna use you and tell you that you can load from here and then drop all of the materials into the new prison. What are you doing? Oh, you're exporting. Yeah, that's fine. Just get rid of the materials from those prisons. Those prisons are obsolete. I need to try a low-tech prisoner focus run. That could be interesting. We have to put Karabadak on the back burner until the vehicle repairs are corrected. And I also have to learn how to build way larger towns even for small tasks. Like this might be a small village in regards. This is approaching the point where we might have enough housing where it can run stable. But even the police station is not stable yet because we don't have enough staff. We just have enough highly educated workers. Clothing has been removed, just the food is left, and some meat. The prison has received all of the construction materials it needs. We'll open up the construction site, send another road crane here, and finish the construction as fast as possible, relocating all the prisoners and materials into that site. Oh boy, I hope I didn't overdo it with the amount of population in this area. The low loyalty also makes it hard to sell things to people, because low loyalty means that each seller does not have the capacity to sell enough stuff to its citizens. Yeah, we're running out of food and it's not being able to restock sufficiently, so let's use a truck and help that. Bring food directly to the shopping center and help them stock instead of them having to manually grab stuff from the warehouse. There we go. Now the shoppers in front are still an issue, but not as much. Because the sellers can just deal with the onslaught of shoppers in front, instead of having to worry about stocking the shelves. Bring supplies here. Get one of the refrigerated trucks that is not that old yet. They're both the same. Do not wait until loaded, because that could cause traffic issues. And now we still need to bring other materials to the prison, but wait, you have a refrigerated truck in there? Oh, you do. Cool. Well then, I guess the other refrigerated truck can also go in there. Relocate the prisoners and bulldoze the prison. There's a little bit of meat left in there, but that's fine. And the prison buses will have to have a new route. Maybe even 2 routes, I don't know yet. Right now they're gonna go onto the old route of going to the concrete and asphalt plant first, loading prisoners from the new prison. Go to the fabric factory first. Wait. I have another stupid idea. I'm wondering if you can steal prisoner workers from a factory that has currently prisoners and then put them back in, like, if that resets their work timer. Because if it does, then oh my god, am I going to try something silly with that. Go to the vehicle depot, remove the route. Okay, so let's get workers and let's test-wise unload them into here, for example. Start. So this prison should now get a lot of prisoners over time, because it has a lot of capacity. Food, meat, clothing, all are on their way. Security and 10% loyalty. Don't send any former prisoners here that haven't rehabilitated. Okay. Let's see if you can grab any prisoners and we can try that. It would be quite silly, but I don't think it's gonna work. But who knows? Prisoners are kind of weird. 5 prisoners. We don't have any other prisoners in the chemical plant, it's just regular workers. So what I want you to do is after you go to the chemical plant, we're going to go back to the chemical plant and just load and unload all over. And I want to see if you can pull the prisoners back out, because that would make prison labor quite ridiculous. If you can load them back out, like, okay, let's say you unload them first. Just unload them and move away from here. Thank you. Now you load them again. You cannot load them again. Once they're in the workspace, you can't load them again. Okay. Otherwise, you could have just moved prisoners from workplace to workplace ad infinity and just done really silly stuff with that. Just thought about that. Prisoners, Svidava to construction industry. Well, it's not Svidava anymore, it's Priatin. Vehicle repairs over here next to the demolition office, that's fine. The demolition office should draw its workers from Priatin now too. Svidava does not have the population capacity to deal with anything, it looks like. Okay. How's the shopping center here? Not a lot of sellers, but also not a lot of shoppers right now. Cableway and bus stop and shopping center. Let's make that a full-time shopping center thing. Moved. Oh, it was clicking. So another food store might be in order. Food and meat. Directly supplied with a distribution office. Grocer. Okay, the amount of prisoners we are gonna get out of this prison is gonna be a lot. That's going to be too much for the industry, for the construction industry in the area. But I think I will keep the route to be the same at all times. I do need to use this end station once it's done, but right now we're gonna use the one from Svidava. After all of the clothing factories have been filled, you're going to try and get to the chemical plant last, and then we should hopefully be completely out of prisoners. I think the chemical plant should probably be before the clothing area, because this eats a lot of workers by itself anyway. Another grocer is probably a good idea. Okay. Chemical plant doesn't need to be assigned anymore. I think I need another covered hull truck here though. Because we're gonna run another grocer. The main point of shopping is always food, I think. I don't think they have to buy clothing every time they go shopping. So having some grocers spread around is probably gonna reduce the stress on the small shopping center. But if they go there to buy clothing, then they can still buy food and meat. But otherwise they can use the small facilities instead. Okay. I don't know how well crime is stabilized. Our population seems to have stayed stable, but we also had a lot of migrants, pretty much. And this area is like begging for trucks. Like one facility here is not running fast enough, basically. Get the waste storage. Set up the recycling for construction waste. I guess I can copy that over. Also you, construction waste. But yeah, bauxite seems to be a very profitable industry. Just have to get used to the amounts that can be produced, because right now too much. Doesn't list the amount being produced per excavator, so gotta figure that out yourself. You copy schedule from here to here. How many do you have? 5. Just copy another one over. We have too much raw bauxite anyway, so might as well relocate some of the vehicles into here so that they wait here. And this really doesn't stop working when the storage runs full. Should always keep operating. And the other one was a 3-truck route, like you. Like you. So we're gonna relocate another vehicle. Definitely have a lot of throughput here now. I think I have too many vehicles in all of these. But at least they're not gonna get worn as much. They're just gonna get old without being worked to the bone. Which might be better. Maybe that'll make them last longer. Ship. Currently heading to the border. 200,000. If we ever have to get another ship, I think that would be an improvement. Let's check on our vehicle plant, Molna. So not a lot of workers going directly into the vehicle plant anymore, it feels like. Some of them are still going. Some of them are still complaining about not enough food. Okay, waste storage is up. Police station is up. Relocate you out of here. Deactivate and demolish this police station. Three more police cars after we take out another loan. And then I think it's time to fill this up with workers. We also have a school here. But I think regular workers is going to be good enough for now. And that's all of our money gone from that loan. Quick overlay check on the waste. Seems to be okay now. Nothing over 70%. Seems good. Got our cinema. Got our university. And the rest should be able to go into the vehicle plant. Let me try and put that to maximum again and see how many are going to try to go towards it instead of other facilities. It seems like it's quite a bit of workers. As long as our healthcare, for example, doesn't get emptied out again, we might be okay. So many people trying to go to the clinic because the pollution was pushing into this area. Unfortunately, I might have to lower the amount that the incinerator operates at. Oh no, everyone's going back here. Never mind, lower this. Back down to 100. We had no more doctors. Everyone was trying to go to the vehicle plant, it felt like. Can't have that. So we have to slowly raise the number based on our population. And not let it auto balance, I guess. That was very stressful, but I think we got the crime under control, hopefully. No party officials here. Loyalty requirement 25, maybe? How's the secret police? A few. We definitely need... Oh, wait. It was set to 30. It was set to 35, that was way too high. We can't do 35 reliably. 25 should be doable. I mean, I hope we have the crime under control. I still don't know about Slopolatsk and its courthouse. Last year only 6% were not handled, so the courthouse is operating at a really good pace. We also took down the prisons from Swidava, which were having issues with like escapes. Our other prisons should not have a similar problem. We just have to make sure that Priatin never runs into such a problem. These ones also had like escape issues. Maybe Karabadak should also not deal with prisons anymore. Pidansk. Did we run out of population here? Go here, then here. Make sure the heating plant keeps running, thank you. One work. Why are there people without a job? Just go to the bus stop. Let workers wait here, otherwise, yes, it makes sense. Okay, so this is running again. We have heat. We don't need a lot of people for our water production. But it would be nice if we don't have to always get new population. Should I tear these down? I don't think so. I'm building more residential buildings for the area, which can also deal with the prisoners. Just have to wait for the population to come back. But yeah, I think if we don't have areas anymore that run like... Okay, you definitely need police cars. Should have probably set a notification for when you get built. What I meant to say is once we are dealing with all of the crime in an area, by having large enough police stations, we should be okay. Oh, you're currently catching another crime. Well, that's nice and all, but okay, these ones are not gonna get solved. You can try finish these two, and then the police station's gonna get torn down. Do you have a waste connection? You do not. So this is going to overflow with waste regularly. Cause a lot of pollution issues until the waste storage has been built. But we'll have a fresh start here. We will also catch all the criminals in Virrah. Sweet Cove. Sweet Cove is getting criminals now. I don't have a large police station in Sweet Cove. Why do you do this? There must have been another large prison escape. 2 years of almost not catching any criminals. Alright. We'll give a remote demolition order for you once the last case has been solved. Okay, there might be criminals moving here, but our police station, our single police station, is still doing okay. I did, however, notice that you were out of water, which is, to say the least, suboptimal. Water delivery has just been made, but there must be another one coming in here soon. Okay, we have trucks waiting in the loading bay. That means we're not going to run full on bauxite. We have a lot of raw bauxite available. Basically, it's now in the hands of this factory to improve its throughput by getting more workers. 2 messages about criminals in Karabadak. I'll have to take a look. So water deliveries might not be fast enough in this area. Especially during winter. There's the snowed in roads. You're solving a lot of cases. But you have a lot of work to catch up. All of those prisoners are going to go to Priatin. I think you are handling things fine. Let's check on Priatin prison. Ten prisoner escapes already, so we're not getting enough workers in here is what you're saying. That's not going to stay that way. If you can't auto-balance yourself correctly into the prison, then I will have to manually tell you to go to the prison and work there. Which probably drops down the number of workers in the shopping center again. Prevent the escapes from here. Make sure we have enough workers. And now we don't have enough staff for the HQ anymore. Okay, maybe that's a little bit too many workers. But then again, I would like this to work at least at around 150 prisoners. Few people still at the bus stop for reconstruction tasks. Let's make sure our reconstruction repair office does not have too many tasks left. Okay, it's only one. Oh no, there's a decent number of workers here, never mind. Lots of cases being solved. But you have a lot of catching up to do. Hopefully the serious cases will all get solved and then be put behind bars for 10 years. And then we only have to catch up on the minor crimes, and that's like, okay, whatever. But these are probably also all former prisoners who need to be locked up again. Just have to catch them and put them back into prison. Okay, Switkov. Switkov is not too large. Switkov should be able to deal with things. Here's hoping. And now all of the criminals have moved from Viro into Beatas. And the new Viro police station cannot reach Beatas anymore. And they've definitely caught up with things. Let's reduce the amount of workers here. That means I need another large police station here, is what you're saying. Or I need to sit here and micromanage things until we catch the worst criminals again. Let's do the serious crimes. Lock them up and then worry about the minor and medium crimes later. Loan amount. Oh, it's not. I mean, the amount we can borrow is staying about the same, but the loan that we have taken is climbing and climbing. It's an inflation spiral right now. Let's keep that up. Let's increase production by a little bit. See if this area stays stable. We need more doctors. I think this is still the problem of something generating pollution over here. but I can't see anything other than like the heating plant with the incinerator combining together over our population center, but don't see any pollution right now, except for a little bit of green yellowish in this area. They also are complaining about no spirituality that they can do. So we'll probably give them something appropriate. Maybe a museum. Gallery. Gallery is fine. We'll have a road connection coming through here. I'll build this up already with a dirt road. Sure. Any new cases? Focus on the serious crimes, please. I want these people locked up, and that'll have a positive effect. Nope, just serious crimes. Stay focused. Is our ship running? Yeah. Okay. Gonna get 200,000, keeping us afloat for a little bit longer. Once the construction in Svidava and Priatin area are done, the trucks are going to resume board exports, one would hope. Nope, focus on serious crimes. Police trying to work on the fresh new cases that are easy to solve rather than trying to work on cold cases. You are still stuck here because... Why are you not driving? Oh, you're waiting because of the line spacing. Sure. Line spacing is a little bit weird with so many factories. What if I change that route and add another load from prison again in the middle of it? Like, after the asphalt plant, just go to the prison again and load again. That means you try our construction industries, and then you do another route instantly, which will put more of the prison buses on the road before they have to come back. Increasing the population in Svidava is kinda not so great, because it's not really producing anything except research. Reduce the loyalty requirements, at least give us a large number of highly educated workers if you can. Make sure that the population stays educated. And we're gonna reduce the loyalty requirement for you too. Maybe not great in the long term, but definitely don't want to have to get a fresh set of migrants of highly educated workers again. They are really expensive. I guess one benefit of having a large population here is probably that we can move the construction worker pickup back to this area. These prisons can get unassigned. And I think you don't need to be assigned to anything anymore. And neither do you. Now with the prisons gone, this is probably... The only high priority building we have is the heating plant and the shopping center, and I believe they can probably figure that out. I mean, it is winter, so I guess we're gonna find out. Nope, no minor crimes. Focus on these. I know it's difficult, but they need to be done. They lock up people for 10 years. Oh, when the ship gets back, it might be instantly time to fully load and head out again. No more waiting time. And then if this industry runs full time, we might need a second ship. But we have to wait for the population to start growing here. Before that, no chance. I'm still wondering if I should plop down a bus stop. Or a bus platform at the very least. I think I'll build one. It's so much easier to handle your workers in a residential area if you have a bus platform or a bus stop. Once the first 3-4 are done, I hope they finish these. They are so close. I hope they don't drop below like chance to solve being too low and then they stop working on these. So close to finishing the first one. And once that one is done, I wonder how many of those are caused by the same criminal. The game does model consecutive sentences, so if they are caused by the same criminal, you might have someone in prison for a long time. They do add up. I believe we can get there. Yeah, criminals, I know. Let's check the statistic instead. Police did not investigate. That's a lot of cancelled crimes for reasons. We still need to build the new police station in Beatus too, which is also having the same issue. But then I think we have enough police stations around. Like, I'm wondering if I should build a large police station or not. It feels like it would make it ensure that this area stops having issues, but a large police station also eats up a lot of workers, and if I build a large police station then I need more workers and the other infrastructure starts being not sufficient anymore. Speaking of not sufficient, the shopping center is insufficient. Reconstruction slowing down our shopping progress. Not enough workers waiting on the platform. And our maintenance construction office. Only finding a few workers every now and then to pick up for reconstruction tasks. Well, hopefully you can finish things. Yeah, quarried stone is out. I don't even know what's going on there right now. Are we using up that much gravel? Maybe we constructed so much in Svidava area that all of the gravel has been relocated. Or our dump trucks are just too busy and we need a dedicated one to haul the quarried stone in here. Stop relying on one distribution office for aggregates doing everything. Nope, these ones first. New construction looking good. Alright. Probably another building that needs reconstruction soon. Why don't we have enough firefighters? Where is our fire station? Here. 20. Ah, 6 seems to be enough. Well, probably not going to need a reconstruction right away, but need one soon, with all the damage we just received. I don't think this is like the place for a large police station. I think we just really need to micromanage the serious crimes getting dealt with. Ship heading back right now. Yeah, almost another shipload full of resources here. So another ship is also on the agenda at some point. The raw bauxite transportation is definitely sufficient. This one can have double throughput. Then these trucks are probably going to be insufficient, and yeah, this whole setup probably needs to be changed into conveyors, electricity. I guess if I do low tech, then I have to work on putting electricity wherever I can, rather than increasing my vehicle count over and over. Or I just have to get an oil refinery. Just say that oil refineries are kind of low tech. First case almost done. I think half capacity might be okay. It's still way more than a regular police station. Like 10 police staff dealing with 20 police officers versus 8 police staff dealing with only 10 police officers. That's a lot more police officers here for fewer police staff. So getting a large police station is also just a benefit for that. You need fewer staff to deal with the same amount of officers. No, run through at full capacity if you need to. Okay, one crime has been dealt with and then another crime popped up. Okay, I'm going to This area's slowly emptying out because of all the crime happening here. I also wonder if harsh citizen reactions are just too difficult with that many challenges, but I guess that's the beauty of it. Okay then, not a large police station, so be it. We're going to find out if we need more population or not at some point. But we will set up a large police station here, because I think this is the last bastion of not enough police work being done. And I don't want to keep going back and micromanaging that. Feels a little bit annoying. Let's assign the demolition office to the road. I guess, yeah, sure, do the road first. Okay, you have dealt with all of the crime. We can lower your worker amount to like 10 and 5, which is 10 and 8 for a small police station, so you're at the capacity of a small police station again. With a lot more police cars. We have to remove this road. And then we'll put in a proper road here that hooks up to the gallery. And that'll give them a different type of culture. Way too many workers here. Lots of passengers still here. Praying. I don't know what you want. Praying. Lots of praying. Praying for electronics, I guess. Did we run out of highly educated workers in this area? Yes, we did. Did our loan count go down? 5.7 back to 5.6. Yeah, that's okay. Sure. A few more, maybe? Ah, that should be enough. But let's increase the amount to 20. Should keep the area stable. Might need one more truck. There's one coming in right now, so whenever one gets repairs, I guess the loading is a little bit too slow. Oh, I should upgrade these to large capacity ones. These are the shorter variety ones that don't take as many resources, but they don't block up as much road space. Slopolats complaining about crime. Slopolats is the town that is supposed to deal with crime. Why are you so slow with all of these cases? Why are these ones not being handled? I guess they're already obsolete. Some minor cases fall through the cracks, but otherwise I think the police station is doing a fine work. made $1 million last month from vehicle exports, so our bus exports are slowly picking up. If those are the ones that are going to save us, then so be it. At least we're producing them ourselves instead of trading them. %, 8% productivity. Got our museum. Or our gallery, sorry. Still have to upgrade this road. Oh, yeah. I guess we can demolish it and then rebuild it. Sure. Just let them get some culture for now, before it becomes inaccessible again. So how are our quarries doing? The amount of quarried stone is going back up again, but it is still continuously being used. Our gravel storage for construction purposes and other things, like making prefab panels, is constantly draining. If this one ever starts running out, then I know I have to change something. And then it might be too late. Let's add a small distribution office for 5 trucks, dedicated to only moving in quarried stone. So much personal traffic. We have to produce some personal cars again at some point, because I assume all 4 trucks are waiting for more vehicles. I really would like more workers to go here first. Let's put you to 8 police staff, like the small police station, and you get 16 officers. The road has been demolished. This is well visited, but yeah, we'll put a road here, build that up first, and then put a side road in. Maybe even make this asphalt. Should I? Yeah, it'll help with the walking. Helps with the walking distance. We are struggling for population. Yeah, I probably picked the wrong type of truck for this job. Should have just gone with raw capacity and decent road speed. Not worried about the space being taken up. I guess I could build a few more trucks as replacement vehicles. That will be necessary at some point. And at least they're also getting repairs consistently. Without having to import electronics, we're dealing relatively okay, but I guess these are not finishing up their repairs completely because of it. Why are you in here with 0% wear and tear? Get out. Do I really have to make electronic components a thing again? so the repairs finish up fine. Alright. This is gonna be expensive though. I don't know, I can't afford it. Speaking of repairs, this repair station is now up. Doesn't have a lot of workers, that's okay. I don't really want to bring electronic components here, but I think I might have to. Please, don't overdo it. It's already gonna be way too expensive. And then Open Hull West can also bring steel directly here. There's a lot of vehicles already assigned for repairs. Still waiting on the footpath to be built, which will allow a lot of workers to go here to the repair station. Why are we not having enough workers here anymore? That's like 120 workers, which should come out to 40 workers per shift. These all have really low loyalty. Okay. Everyone here has really low loyalty. Noted. And then that causes prisoners to escape and create more people with really low loyalty. Yeah, if I don't have anything that gives us loyalty, then prisoners are a problem. Can't have so many prison escapes. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now and for today. This is getting really stressful, and I think a few issues are coming back to bite us. Like, well, the towns are nice, but setting up a huge individual settlements are quite expensive because you need to use a lot of the maintenance for buildings that are running really low capacity, like cinemas. Probably way better to get people into a centralized cinema with buses, but we don't have the option. And giving them cars doesn't really save us any money, so making them drive to a cinema, not going to be a thing. And the other thing is the vehicle repairs, where a lot of personal vehicles get stuck on waiting for repair instead of driving to a repair station and then blocking up the repair stations itself, making them a little bit suboptimal and causing vehicles to run into repair issues. And then I just cancelled way too many vehicle repairs there. But yeah, causing some vehicle repair issues where vehicles get too old and have to be replaced way too early, costing us more money. And that caused a vicious cycle in regards to our money problems. Anyway, as I said, thank you very much for watching. We will see if we continue this at some point. I will probably wait until there was an update with vehicle repairs for personal cars. I will put this on hiatus. I might start a different game, or I might just take a break from Workers and Resources until there was an update. Maybe stream something else. I don't know. We'll see. I really like the whole layout of this. I really like how the map worked out. I learned a lot about low loyalty, low tech approaches. My start would probably try a few other things, like starting with the large monuments right away, getting the prefab panels for better housing, and the large monuments. Still starting with a technical university, and then once you get the HQ of the party, going for the monuments, because they are different research building. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good start to your weekend. Have a good day. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And as always, maybe I'll see you next time.